Now that we have the design set up, we're going to learn how to, if the user clicks on one button, the correct button, assign a point, and if he clicks on the incorrect button, say sorry, you're wrong, and assign no points. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is slightly change the behavior of what happens when you click on one of these buttons. Right now it just changes the variable inside Flash, doesn't really display anything to the user. Okay, so what we're going to do is say if we click on Alice, which is again the incorrect answer, it's going to go to another frame that says, sorry, not the correct answer. Okay, and so what I'm going to do is extend this out. I'm going to put that on frame 15. So I'm going to insert frame and insert some keyframes there. I'm actually going to, if you can see, this third layer is the buttons layer. So I'm going to remove all of the frames on that buttons layer because that's going to stop existing. And I think the text layer I'm going to leave alone for right now, because I think we can just maintain the text changing up with keyframes. Okay, so what we want to do here is on frame 15 then change this text to say sorry, that is not correct. Yeah. One period too many. There we go. Okay. And then we'll go back to frame 10. Oh, actually, first, let's just go ahead and delete these names from frame 15. Hit the V key to get my selector, select that text field, select that text field, delete them both. Okay. Back on frame 10, where we have the question and the buttons and everything, we're now going to slightly change the behavior here. So when we click on Alice, it's going to go to frame 15. So what I'm going to do is go in here to my Actionscript, select frame 10, right? Make sure I'm looking at that. I am looking at that. And I'm just going to go ahead and delete all this stuff for right now. Okay, so go ahead and pause this video for a second and do what I just did. Delete everything as far as Actionscript goes on frame 10. Set up frame 15 to be your incorrect answer frame. Okay, moving on. So now I'm going to go back to select the button, check out my code snippets, and say what we want is to go to a frame and play. Okay, so I'm going to double click on that. In this case, I'm actually going to set up a stop on that frame, so it's not going to play at all. But we're going to say we want it to go to frame 15. Okay, and here it tells you in the commented out section, the gray text, how to use that code. Replace the number 5 in the code with the frame number you want the playhead to move to. So we want this playhead to move to frame 15, which is the screen that displays sorry, that's not right. So that's what we want it to do. I'm going to come out here to frame 20 and insert some frames. Oops. Again, I'm going to have to select a button because I did that slightly hastily. Remove the frames. So on frame 20, we want this to say that's correct. So I'm going to make these keyframes, select them, right click, insert keyframes. Okay. I'm going to change this text, hit my T key on my keyboard, get my text tool, and this is going to now say yes, exclamation marks. That's right. More exclamation marks. Get my V key. So my V tool. Oops, actually. V selector. Move this to the center. There we go. Okay. So now frame 20 is that yes, that's right. Frame 15 is sorry, that's not right. So frame 10 is going to send the ROY click to frame 20. So I've selected the ROY button on frame 10. I'm going to go to my code snippets, double click, click to go to frame and play. Here, this one's going to send it to frame 20. Now I'm going to put a stop on both frames 15 and 20. So I put my playhead on frame 15, and in the timeline navigation, double click on stop at this frame. I do the same thing for frame 20, stop at this frame. Okay. Let's preview it, see how it worked. So, which is my boy's name? If I select Alice, shoots me to frame 15, says sorry, that's not right. Which is a boy's name? I say Roy, shoots me to frame 20. Yes, that is correct. That's right. Okay, so before you move on, make sure that yours looks like mine, and in the next video we'll learn how to continue to tally a score by introducing numerical variables.